Hello students, welcome to the Old Time Biometry Show. Today I'm going to show you how to do a single classification ANOVA on SPSS. And this is the problem where we had different nitrogen levels. We had, so we can look at them here, low, ambient, enriched, and super duper. I've alphabetized them with A, B, C, and D. And then there were plants that were grown at each of these nitrogen levels, and we measured the root to shoot ratio of each of the plants. So here's the root to shoot ratios of each of the plants. You'll probably remember this from us going through it in class. Now, the first thing you do when you have an ANOVA usually is you want to take a look at a box plot to see if the variances are homogeneous and to see if the residuals are normally distributed. So we'll go to Graphs, Legacy Dialogues, Box Plot, Simple, and then where it says Category Axis, that's the nitrogen level. And where it says Variable, that's the dependent variable. So that's root to shoot ratio. Click OK. Comes down here, and you can take a look at it. You could also double click on it, and that would take it to an editor where you could then edit it and maybe cut and paste it into Word. Why is it not going? There we go. So there's the editor, and you could cut and paste it to Word. Clearly, the variances are heterogeneous, like there's a tiny variance there and a great big variance here. Also, the normality thing I don't believe in because this has a lot bigger spread than this. And so we're going to have to transform. You go to transform, compute variable, then type in your new variable. I'll just call it log R to S. And I want to make that base 10 logarithms of the root to shoot ratios, like that. Click OK. And it's made a new variable here. Now I can go graph that. So I do again, graph, legacy dialogues, box plot, and simple, that's good. Now I want to get rid of the regular root to shoot ratio and put in the log root to shoot ratio. Click on that. And you can see the box plot is much more well behaved. Okay, now we're ready to do our analysis. So we go to Analyze, and there's several different ways that you can do single classification ANOVAs, but the one I want to teach you is this general linear model thing. We'll go to univariate. That means that we have only one dependent variable. Our dependent variable is the log root to shoot ratio. Click on that. Then put log root to shoot ratio as the dependent variable. Nitrogen level is our fixed factor. And then we also want to take a look at the residuals from the analysis to see if they're normally distributed. So we'll click on Save here, Residuals Unstandardized, and that'll save our residuals so we can look at them. You click Continue, OK, it does it. Now, so we're not ready to look at that yet. If we go over here, see it says resids 1, so that's the residuals from the analysis, and now we're ready to take a look at that to make sure that that's normally distributed. We'll go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, P-plots, and then put the residuals in there. You can scroll down here and see it follows the diagonal pretty nicely, so we're pretty happy with the assumption of normality. Now we can scroll back up and take a look at the answer. So scroll back up. Here we go. And maybe I should double click on this. That allows us to edit it. And what we want here is this bit here, like there. And then we might want more decimal places. So I think if you do like Control click, you can then format it. So let's see here. Cell properties, and in the cell properties we'll click on here, and it's a number, and we want, let's put 4 decimal places. Apply, Okay. And now we've got 4 decimal places, and that's kind of good. You can cut and paste that into a Word document and then fix it all up and make it look great. Good night and good luck.